Hey y'all, Dave here, Double Hook Angling. Hey, got me a new banner. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. A few people said that it was kind of hard to see that other one, but you know, I don't know. So, but there's a new one. And today what I got going on is I got a color that I want to use to show you guys the difference between what you do, you know, when you just change the head color a little bit, kind of how just doing something like that makes a big difference. So we have the Atomic Chicken chenille here, and we're going to use green feathers, and this is saltwater straight hackle. Now this is I'm probably go a little bit fast with this jig just because I want to show you the difference between the two. So you get your feather on there, and like I said, this saltwater straight hackle. So you're going to do three or four out of one feather, and it looks like this one's just going to be 3 because it's kind of a long feather. Yeah, if I get it to lay down, anyway, we can get 4 out of it. But you are when you get jigs and get started in this, or I should say get to making jigs and get started in this kind of hobby, it can be expensive. And so if you buy a bunch of different colors, then you know it's just you're gonna be in the hole. So most people are gonna just start out with a couple of different colors to begin with, and I just wanted to show you that when you change one color or one part of the jig's color, it does make quite a big difference. So now we have some black chenille here. We have some not chenille, but flashabou, and it's got a little bit of green hue to it, so that'll match this jig. And the scanner's going off because I forgot to turn it down. Hopefully a call don't go out and interrupt our video. But put that black flashabou on there, and then tie your chenille on, and you're going to get that wrap nice and tight. This one will take 5 wraps. Then lock down your thread, and then go around and kind of get that locked in. When you get that locked in like that, you got your jig going here. Now usually I'll run that down and get that first clothes hitch will catch the material and pull it in, and that second one kind of locks it in. So here's your jig, okay? And what I want to do is set that down for a minute and get a different one that I tied just a little bit ago and show you. Now we're going to do this one real quick too, so you're going to get a 2 for today. And this is going to be the same jig, just a different color head, just to prove to you that sometimes just changing that head color in whatever fishing conditions you got going on could actually make a difference. So lock that down, clip that off. Whoops, you gotta catch it there, Dave. But you get that feather locked in, and remember, lock it in, line it up, clip it off, repeat. Get a few of those in. And then right where that lead drops off to that shank, I kind of use that as my anchoring point there. And then instead of using this black like what we did on the other jig, we got plenty of other colors that you can use that I can't seem to find right now. Okay, here they are. So since you're going to go with the red head, you could use red, but since that body is kind of a muddled color, you could use orange, and you could use a little bit of this kind of gold like that. You could use little bit of this, which I think that's a good color. Let's try some of this on there. So you get you a few pieces of that. Trim that off. Lock that down. Fold that back. Okay. That one's a little long. And then put your Atomic Chicken color on there and wrap it up. Okay, now that you got that color and we have this color, what do I do with that other bag? Okay, then I'll get one of these out that I tied earlier. I get in the bag. All right, so you got 3 different heads, but basically, oh, there it is. 3 different heads, but basically the same jig. And if you look at each one of those jigs, it dramatically changes the outlook of each one of those just by changing one color or another. So you can get 1 pack of feathers, and that 1 pack of feathers will come with, you know, probably 100 feathers in it. If you get a bigger pack, I think the 2 ounce probably only has like 50 feathers, but you can get enough feathers that you can tie you a mess of jigs, and then you can, I mean, just tie you a mess of jigs, then just change the head color, change the body color, and you have a whole different look out of the same basic materials. So I hope that helps a little bit, and if not, well, at least you've seen a few different colors of jigs that maybe can give you an idea to just swap some stuff up from time to time. So, hey guys, I want to appreciate, you know, you watching. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I want to say, just from the bottom of my heart, I didn't ever think that there would be this many people interested in watching me tie jigs and going fishing. So I do have some fishing videos out at the pond and at the lake that I'm trying to get taken care of. I did, we went out to the pond the other day and caught some bluegill and some stuff like that. So just playing around. I didn't use any of my tied jigs. It's still a little early for crappie. I think I threw one out a couple times, but mostly we just used my jig heads and some worms and a couple of the wet flies that I tied in a few videos back, and we did all right. So I'll get that edited out to you guys here before too long. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Go tie something. I'm going to get on this. Thanks, guys.